Hi everyone, this next video is on a section that's actually not in our book. It's called Coordinate Geometry for Circles, and basically we're doing this because next year there's going to be some stuff that this will be helpful for, especially when we're doing conic sections. So we're going to start on the back side of this. The front side was really just a review problem, but on the back side of this thing we start out with the equation of a circle. So the equation of a circle, I'm going to just write it out, is going to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And the information that you can get when a circle is in this format, when it's in this form, is that the h comma k is the center of the circle, and that the r is the radius of the circle. So once you get the circle in this form, you can get some nice information about it, and you can graph it pretty easily. So we're going to kind of work with this form a little bit here, just kind of just so that we're comfortable with it. Let's start with b here. The center is -2, 1, so it'd just be x plus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 25, or 5 squared. This one, when the center has an x value of 0, it just becomes x minus 0, or just x squared plus y plus 2 squared. Notice what's inside there is going to be the opposite of whatever this value is, equals 2 root 3 squared. Okay, and which ends up being what is that, 12? And the last one here is just going to be x plus 6 squared plus just y minus 0, or just y squared, equals 1/4, or 1/2 squared. Now the part that it's going to be helpful for you for next year is doing something called completing the square. And so what we want to do here is take something that is in this form and convert it to our equation of a circle form that we have up here in the box up above. So we're going to do a process called completing the square. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to take x squared plus y squared minus 8y, and in this case I'm going to complete the square on the y, equals 9. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a number here that's going to turn this into a perfect square trinomial, where it's going to be y something squared. This is already x squared here. And so hopefully you may or may not be able to see this, but it's going to be plus 16. And so this will be minus 4. Okay, because I added 16 to the left side of the equation, I still need to balance the equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 16 to the right side of the equation, and I get 25 here, and I'm done. I know that my center is going to be at 0, positive 4, and my radius will be 5. Okay, let's try one where we have to complete the square on the x and the y. So I'm going to bring the x's, everything over to the same side. So it's going to be x squared minus 8x. I'm going to leave some space so I can complete the square, plus y squared plus 14y, and then leave a little space, equals 35. I'm going to complete the square separately for each of them. And one thing you might want to use as a little hint here, just take this middle number, divide it by 2, and square it. Okay, so if I take that middle number, divide it by 2, I get -4. Square it, I get positive 16. And then, which we already had done up above here. And then here, I'm going to take the middle number, square it, and divide by 2 and square it. So it's 7 squared, or 49. Because I'm adding 16 and 49 to the left side of the equation, I need to add 16 and 49 to the right side of the equation. Now I go ahead and factor the left side. I get x minus 4 squared plus, and then I'm going to factor this guy right here, y plus 7 squared equals, and then I'm going to get 100 when I add all that together, which puts it in the form for a circle. And so it becomes, the center is 4 comma negative 7, and the radius is just going to be 10. Okay, the only other thing to think about here is when the coefficients in front of both these guys, if there were like 3 and 3 here, what I would just do is take the entire equation, at least for now, what I would do is take the entire equation and just divide everything by 3, and then do the exact same process as I did in problems number 1 and number 2. I don't know if we'll get into anything that hard, but just wanted to give you a heads up on that. I'm going to let you go ahead and try some of the work now. So I know this was a short video, but so be it. All right, take care.